Could you tell us your name, your age, and which country you represent?
I'm Sam Shankland, I'm 22, I'm from the USA.
And where were you born, and where do you live now?
I was born in San Francisco, California. I'm sort of in the process of moving, but I still live in the Bay Area, California.
You're going to move away from the Bay Area?
No, still in the Bay Area. I just finished college and I haven't got a place of my own yet, so I was sort of with my parents for a month or so. I'll be out soon enough.
You say you've just finished college. Do you count yourself as a professional chess player at the moment?
Yes.
Good, clear answer. Things seem to be going extremely well in the Olympiad for you. Tell us what your score is at the moment.
I currently have 7.5 out of 8. I just made my first draw now. It's been a really wild ride, but I've been playing well and catching some good breaks, and it's just been great. I'm pretty happy.
Just remind us, what board are you on?
I'm playing board 5 for the USA, so I'm only playing on board 4. I can't play a higher board than that.
Looking at the other board 5 results, does this mean you're in line for the gold medal?
Probably. I'm not looking too closely at that. I care much more about the team, and also at the end of the day, if I win the gold medal, what am I going to say? I'm a gold medalist if you take the top 4 players from every country and don't let them compete. So, you know, it's sort of in the back of my mind, but I don't really know. I would be shocked if someone has a higher score than me.
Well, let's go back to the beginning. At what age did you learn chess, and who taught you?
My dad taught me how to move the pieces when I was very, very young, maybe 6 or something, but I didn't really pick it up so much later. I learned chess for the first time seriously in my after-school class with the Berkeley Chess School when I was 9 or so. I played my first tournament just before I turned 12, so I was sort of a late bloomer.
The Berkeley Chess School, that is huge in the Bay Area. Could you tell us something a little about that?
Oh yeah, well, it was founded by Elizabeth Shaughnessy and her son Stephen, who are Irish immigrants and wanted to do something great for the community, and they started the Berkeley Chess School, which reaches out to all sorts of schools all over the Bay Area, you know, schools of families of very different incomes, and really tries to introduce chess to a wide range of players. And they also have summer camps, and they've done a great job both in introducing chess into people's lives and then fostering talent to get them and growing them to become much stronger.
But as well as that program, the Bay Area has a lot of very strong players living there. So just tell us, who are your kind of chess heroes in the Bay Area when you were growing up?
Well, it's funny. There weren't really any real monsters in the Bay Area as I was growing up, but there were a bunch of players. There were a bunch of players who were a few years older than me and were always going up very fast. Like Josh Friedel moved there; he's a grandmaster now. Vinay Bhatt was a real superstar. David Bruce was going up, and so we had a bunch of those guys. And then for a long time, Alex Yermolinsky worked at Mechanics Institute, so his lectures were always a treat. There were a lot of role models there.
But there's Walter Brown lives in Berkeley, I thought.
He does, but I didn't even see him once until I was maybe 17. He didn't really come out very often, so he wasn't really one of my early role models. But obviously, you know, it's great to have such an accomplished player living in California.
Now, you say you're a very definite answer. You're a chess professional.
Yeah.
Are you considering moving to Europe? You know, you've just played a couple of tournaments here, or how do you see things working out?
That's a big decision that I'm not ready to make yet. For now, I don't think I need to move to Europe to push myself to the maximum. I just want to try to keep on improving, and I really like America. I mean, there's things that bug me, but for the most part, I don't really see myself living anywhere else. But I travel to Europe a lot. I mean, I'll be going for a month or 2 months at a time, 2-3 times a year. So, for all intents and purposes, I'll be spending 4 months out of the year there. It's a fair amount.
But there's also a lot going on in the States now, particularly around St. Louis. So could you tell me what's about the chess activity there?
Well, the Chess Club and Scholastic Center of St. Louis changed chess in America forever. Prior to that, the U.S. Championship was always missing the top players just because the prize fund was insufficient to get them out of bed in the morning. And what they've done is amazing. They've held so many wonderful events: U.S. Championship, U.S. Junior, U.S. Women's, the Sinkfield Cup, various Norm round robins, this Battle of the Sexes. I mean, they've held so many elite tournaments, and they're reaching out to tons of schools in St. Louis, and they're absolutely the force driving American chess right now, and I hope that I play many U.S. championships and much more there.
Do you think chess has helped you in other aspects of your life?
Yeah, surprisingly, everyone wants to hear you say chess gets better, it makes you better at school. I don't think that's where it helps, but it helped me overcome adversity and think critically, and in a lot of sort of social senses, and how react when things go poorly, keep your head on straight under pressure, all these kinds of aspects that will come up in everyday situations. I think chess has been great.
Outside chess, you just mentioned you've been studying, but what else do you get up to? What are your interests? What are your hobbies?
I work out like a fiend basically every day. I'm a gym addict. I'm a very good chef. I enjoy cooking.
What do you cook? What's your speciality?
Sushi, Indian curry, Thai curry, spring rolls, burritos, everything. I mean, I have a whole list of, I'd say maybe 15 recipes that I sort of alternate between, and I make them pretty well, I think.
And finally, we've just heard breaking news that Kirzhan Ilyumzhinov has won the presidential election. We're not exactly sure of the tally. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I wasn't following the election so closely. I see how much text you have to read to keep up, and I think that time is better spent studying chess, because I mean, I'm sure the two different worlds will be, under Kasparov or Ilyumzhinov, will be very, very different, but at the end of the day, the pieces will move the same way, and the less I concern myself with those chess politics, I think the better off I'll be.
Very good, thank you.